Trying to find a girlfriend can feel tough. Many young men face this challenge. You might wonder what you are doing wrong. Perhaps you feel unsure about how to approach someone. The world of dating can seem confusing, like a maze with no clear map. It is easy to get lost in an endless cycle of trying and sometimes, unfortunately, failing to connect in the way you hope. This experience can be disheartening, leading to feelings of frustration or even a sense of inadequacy. But it doesn't have to stay that way. There are paths to navigate this maze more effectively, starting from within. Many believe that attracting someone is all about looks or money, or maybe having the coolest hobbies or the most friends. While these things can play a small part, they are not the foundation of lasting attraction. True attraction often stems from something deeper. It comes from your character. It comes from how you carry yourself. It comes from the inner peace and strength you show to the world. Think about the people you truly admire. Often it is their inner qualities, their resilience and their calm demeanor that draw you in, not just superficial traits. There is an ancient philosophy that can help you build these very qualities. It is called Stoicism. It is not about being emotionless or cold. It is about understanding your emotions and focusing on what you truly control, your thoughts, your actions, and your character. This philosophy has guided leaders, thinkers, and everyday people for thousands of years, helping them navigate life's challenges with wisdom and resilience. It offers a timeless toolkit for building an inner citadel, a fortress of strength and calm that can profoundly change how you approach not just dating, but all aspects of your life. Ultimately, genuine attraction blossoms when you are genuinely comfortable and confident in who you are. It is not about pretending to be someone you are not. It is not about using tricks or manipulative lines. It is about cultivating an inner self that is strong, virtuous, and resilient. When you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, you naturally become more attractive to others. This journey of self-improvement, guided by principles like those found in Stoicism, is the most reliable path to forming meaningful connections, including finding a girlfriend who appreciates you for who you truly are. So what is Stoicism really? In simple terms, it is a practical philosophy for a good life. It teaches you to focus your energy on what you can control and to accept what you cannot. Think about it. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control what other people think. You cannot control if someone will like you back immediately. Worrying about these things is a waste of your precious time and energy. Stoicism helps you shift your focus inward, to your own responses and your own actions, empowering you to face life's uncertainties with a calm and rational mind. How does this ancient wisdom connect to modern dating? It is surprisingly relevant. In dating, you cannot force someone to be interested in you. You cannot control their past experiences or their current mood. However, you absolutely can control how you behave. You can control how you present yourself. You can choose to be kind, respectful, and a good listener. You can work on your confidence and your ability to handle conversations. Stoicism guides you to be the best version of yourself in any interaction, regardless of the outcome, which is a powerful stance in the unpredictable world of romance. Great thinkers and leaders like Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, and Epictetus, a former slave who became a renowned philosopher, lived by Stoic principles. They faced immense challenges, from wars and political intrigue to personal hardship. Yet, they found strength and clarity through Stoicism. They understood that while they couldn't always choose their circumstances, they could always choose their response. Their writings offer timeless advice on virtue, resilience, and inner peace, which are as applicable to navigating the complexities of modern relationships as they were to ruling an empire or teaching philosophy. It is important to understand that Stoicism is not about suppressing your emotions. It is not about becoming a robot, devoid of feelings. Instead, it is about understanding your emotions, acknowledging them, and then deciding how to respond to them rationally. It is about not letting your emotions hijack your behavior. Anger, jealousy, or crippling anxiety over rejection do not help you build connections. Stoicism provides the tools to manage these feelings effectively, allowing you to act from a place of strength and reason, rather than impulsive reaction, making you a more stable and appealing individual. Think about times you have seen someone lose their cool. Maybe they got overly angry about something small, or perhaps they became excessively needy or clingy in a new relationship. These kinds of emotional outbursts or a lack of emotional regulation can be quite unattractive. They can signal instability and a lack of self-control. Stoicism directly addresses this by teaching you how to manage your emotional responses. It helps you develop a sense of inner calm, an emotional evenness that is incredibly appealing. This stability makes you a more pleasant person to be around and a more reliable potential partner. Consider the common experience of rejection in dating. It can sting, it can make you feel bad. A non-stoic reaction might be to get angry at the person, to feel deep despair, or to lash out. However, a stoic approach is different. You acknowledge the feeling of disappointment, but you do not let it consume you. You remind yourself that you cannot control another person's decision. Instead, you focus on what you can control: your reaction, your dignity, and your willingness to learn from the experience and move forward with grace. This resilience is a hallmark of emotional strength. The Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control is especially useful on a date. You cannot control if your date laughs at all your jokes. You cannot control if they feel an instant spark. But you can control your own actions. You can choose to be genuinely interested in them, to ask thoughtful questions, and to listen attentively. You can control your manners, your punctuality, and your respectfulness. By focusing on being the best version of yourself during the interaction, rather than obsessing over the outcome, you free yourself from anxiety and can actually enjoy the process more, making you better company. This kind of emotional stability, fostered by Stoic practice, makes you a rock. People are naturally drawn to those who seem grounded and capable of handling life's ups and downs without falling apart. When you can maintain your composure, even when things do not go your way, it shows maturity and strength of character. This does not mean being cold or distant, it means being a reliable, steady presence. This quality is incredibly attractive because it suggests that you would be a supportive and dependable partner, someone who can navigate challenges together calmly and constructively. Stoicism is fundamentally about self-improvement. It is about striving to live a life of virtue. The Stoics identified 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, understanding what is good, bad, and indifferent; justice, treating others fairly; courage, facing challenges with bravery; and temperance, moderation and self-control. When you actively work on embodying these virtues in your daily life, you are not just trying to impress others, you are genuinely becoming a better man. This commitment to personal growth is the bedrock of true, unshakable confidence, the kind that radiates outward and naturally attracts positive attention. One practical Stoic exercise you can adopt is called negative visualization, or this involves thinking about things that could go wrong in a dating scenario. What if you get nervous and stumble over your words? What if the person is not interested? By mentally preparing for these potential setbacks, they lose their power to devastate you if they do happen. You realize you can handle them. This practice builds resilience and reduces anxiety, allowing you to approach social situations with greater calm and self-assurance, knowing you are prepared for various outcomes. Another powerful Stoic tool is journaling. Take time each day to reflect on your actions, your thoughts, and your emotional responses. Ask yourself, did I act in accordance with my values today? How did I handle a challenging interaction? Where could I have shown more wisdom, courage, or temperance? This is not about harsh self-criticism. It is about honest self-assessment and a commitment to continuous improvement. This practice helps you understand yourself better and consciously work on becoming the person you want to be, which directly boosts your self-esteem and confidence. Ultimately, adopting Stoic principles is a journey toward taking control of your inner world. It is about finding peace, not by changing external circumstances, but by mastering yourself. As you cultivate inner strength, emotional resilience, and a commitment to virtuous living, you will find that your confidence grows naturally. You become less dependent on external validation because your self-worth comes from within. This authentic confidence is incredibly attractive. It is not a trick or a technique, it is the natural result of becoming a man of character. Embrace Stoicism, not just to find a girlfriend but to build a better, more fulfilling life for yourself.